Hello, everyone, my viewers, my supporters. My name is Jean Bastilla. As you all know, I have been very passionate about senior care. I'm with AWC Home Care, the home care company that comes when you need it, the home care company who cares for the seniors, the home care company that is not just about the money, but that is there to support you. So, as you all know, I have been doing a lot of teaching, a lot of education. Um, I have been coming up with a lot of topics to assist seniors. And one of the things we've been doing is instead of me talking about my company, I have been talking to some of my clients who actually they want to know. They want to talk about our service. They want themselves to say what they think about what we're doing. Because sometimes when we talk, maybe different compared to the client actually on their own word describe how they like our service. Today we are very privileged to have Ms. Dina with us. We've been providing service to her mother, and she wanted me to actually bring her up to my platform so she could talk to people a little bit about the quality of the service we provide. Ms. Dina, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Oh, I'm glad to have
We
an
are-
opportunity to sing your praises to the sky.
We are very happy that you allow us, that you agree to talk to this good cause that I have been fighting on, that our company been fighting on, that you agree to talk to other people about the quality of our service, so other people know that there are home care companies out there that are a little bit different from others. So I'm gonna let you talk to our viewers a little bit about our service. What do you think about the service you've been receiving from our company, from AWC Home Care?
I'm extremely impressed with your services. You are, first of all, very dependable. My mother has been under your constant care for many weeks now, and people come when they're supposed to come. They do what they say they are going to do. When I first needed a sitter, somebody to stay with my mother, I did not know where to turn, and fate sent you to me. God sent you to me, and you came within an hour of my piteous cry for help. You took over, and my life improved, and my mother's life improved from that minute on.
Well, I really appreciate it. Well, now, there's one other thing you just said that is extremely important to us. What we believe when you need help, you need help. And we have a very dynamic team of caregivers, very qualified, handpicked. And what we do, we make sure we always have somebody on standby. As we're talking right now, if somebody calls me, they need somebody, I guarantee it, within the hour, somebody will be there. And this is exactly what we did in your situation.
That was my experience with you.
Okay, so Ms. Dean, a few things. Usually I talk to people about the quality of our service. I do believe some of the important aspect of in-home care or any type of care you're receiving, it is extremely important that you have quality caregivers, you have a good leadership, and you have an overall policy of open door policy where you could talk to people. It's very easy. It shouldn't be something that is so difficult. You have to feel comfortable about whoever the caregiver is who comes to your home. Now, we're gonna talk about those three important part of in-home care. First of all, we're gonna talk about caregiver. Now, one of the things we do, we try to not just provide the physical care, but we also make sure we provide the mental care. Our caregivers, we train them to make sure that they know when they come to your home or wherever they are, that they provide the care, not just you as a thing, but you as a person. That's why we come in and match you with the best caregiver. So can you tell our viewers can you tell them a little bit about your experience with our caregivers, the quality of the caregivers that have been coming to assist your mother?
Oh yes, we've been very happy with everybody that has come. When I first got a caregiver for my mother, I was not sure what services we would need, and you made it very easy to add to their to-do list. And the program has been tailor-made for my mother, what she wants, what her idiosyncrasies are. they have done far more than was ever put on a piece of paper for my mother.
Yeah, so thank you very much. And again, it's not, I think signing a little piece of paper is something, but it is extremely important that you make this, any type of service like this should be custom to the need of the person. And this is the reason why when somebody called me for a referral, and Miss Dina, you're not the only one. Every one of my, I know sometimes you would text me and you would say, you make me feel I'm your only customer. Well, you're not my only customer, but I treat everybody uniquely. It's hard work, but I do believe we need to provide quality care.
And you respond very promptly when I have little questions or little suggestions, like who's coming for my mother. And that's another good point with your company. You are not sending, it's not a new face every day. It's the same people. Some mother gets to know them and trust them. I think as long as she has been with you, she's seen a total of 4 different people. And it's nice that it's the same people. I've been with other companies a long time ago that it was a different face and nobody cared. There was no bonding. It was just horrendous. You are a breath of fresh air. You are a whole different ball game. I would never consider another company. And you know what else? You make me feel that you really and truly want my mother to improve. You're not trying to thrust more services on me, more hours. You want her to have what she needs. When we needed to cut back a little bit, you are happy that my mother had improved enough that she needed a few less hours each day. And that is so comforting. I have been, and it's so good for the person you're taking care of. Her care is excellent. My life has improved, and I don't mean to sound self-centered, but my life has improved so much since you have come into it. Can you cut that out? Hang on a second.
I'm sorry guys. There was somebody came through the door, but again, this is a very important point that you just brought up. I think it is extremely important for us when we're providing care to you. We must not feel, oh, we need to trick you and provide so many hours to you. My goal with all my heart, and I always find other clients, I always find business. Again, word of mouth has been very big for us in our company, but really with all my heart, when I provide service to somebody and they feel better enough to cut down the service or to stop our service, I truly feel happy. It makes me feel happy because again, it feels like this service actually costs money. So they feel better. They don't have to be thinking about paying that money. I feel better. I move on, and I'm still there for them. Some of those people, they're not even receiving my service. I still, if they have questions, I still answer their calls. I still talk to them if they have any issues. Again, I'm a medical professional, so I'm able to answer extra questions that many of the other companies cannot answer. So I do remember one time when you called me, you told me that you were wanting to change, her hours and see if you could, cut down a lot. I felt happy. Oh yeah, she's doing better because that should be the goal. I understand it is a business, but at the end of the day, there are plenty of fish in the ocean. We're gonna find all the people who needs our help. Hey, maybe those few hours you cut back. Hey, whoever was here, those few hours, we find somebody else who needed them. We're able to provide service to them. So really, that's I agree. This is something that is a little bit unique to how we provide our care, to the approach that we have.
And what else is unique is that I've never mentioned this to you before, but in the morning I get a text from you telling me what happened overnight. Now, my mother being an alarmist and never mind. My mother being the way she is likes to rile me up a lot. It is so reassuring in the morning to get a text that says everything is fine. That just sets the whole pace for my day, and I know it's not all about me, it's all about my mother, but my life has improved in that I'm not constantly upset, worried. I know somebody is with her. I know somebody good is with her. I've got the text in front of me telling me that yes, she survived another night and it's good and everything is great. God's in his heaven and all's right with the world. You can't put a price on that. That is wonderful. And my husband and I are thinking that we might go visit our son out of town, and that's something we never could have done without having you here to look after her. So you've given me back my life.
Well, thank you very much.
At $20 an hour, that's a deal.
It's very nice to hear that. So the thing is again, I work very hard. I feel proud of what I do. And again, because I'm a medical professional, it kind of helps a little bit because, again, I know you have not been into any of those situations, and I hope you will not. But I have many of my clients. Sometimes they have issues getting in touch with the doctor, or they have medical questions. Well, I'm a medical professional. I'm a licensed medical practitioner. So I'm able to answer a lot of questions that maybe other places would not have been able to answer. Now, we try to make our care very personable. This is the reason why. Every one of my clients, when I come and sign up a contract with them, they end up with my private cell phone number. So they text me, I text them. They feel like they can rely on me. They know how to find me. Anytime they call me, they're going to find me. If I don't find me, I'm going to call them right back.
Immediately.
Yeah, so I do my very best to get in touch with them. And again, what you're saying here, Miss Dana, all my clients are saying the same thing. And I feel so proud. I don't care about the extra hours I work. Again, this is kind of a concierge service that I offer to my clients. Because most companies, many of my competitors out there, they may be big, but they cannot offer this. They cannot get a family practitioner to answer your questions, text you every time. Whenever something happens, they follow up with, they just cannot. Now, do I get paid for this? Not really. The company is mine. I look at it, hey, if I provide quality care, that's enough. If I can hear you say what you're saying, I'm telling you, I'm paid. Really. Just you by saying what you're saying, me feeling that I'm there for those families. This is fantastic. Now, let me ask you a question. One of the things, if you have a loved ones, and I know you did say, I know how much you care for your mother. So if something happens, you want some answers. You want somebody to show they care. Now, as far as the state regulations, I would just need to send an LPN to do an initial contract with you, and then every 6 months they would have to come in and evaluate, because this is a non-medical service. But with us, we do a little bit differently. So can you tell our viewers how we manage this? Do I consider that, I cannot stop there until it's 6 months, or do I do differently?
Oh, you were very personal, right on top of everything, and I can't emphasize enough how immediate your responses are. And when something goes wrong with my mother, I am used to being told take a number and stand in line, but with you, it's right on the ball. The answers are there, and they're specific to her. And I like the fact that you come out in person and check up on people and things and talk to my mother. If there's ever any question, you can tell me what she said, and you believe her. And that means a lot to her, that you validate her aches and pains.
That's good, because usually what we do, any of our clients right now who have issues, I told you that I was a little late for this meeting with you because I was following up with one of my clients on the other side of town. Now, what I do is, if there's any of my client, if you move from one place to the other, this is just courtesy. I just stop by and visit with you. Spend a little time, make sure where you are, talk to the staff over where you end up. If you're in the hospital, I do the same thing. So whatever transition, whatever happens in the process of us providing care, I make sure that I personally stop by and check. And I know one time your mom had a little issue. I come here personally, I talk to her, I actually took her picture and sent to you.
Yes, you did.
It's like, okay,
yes.
hey, I was here. This is how she is. No worries. Because, again, part of our service, we have to be there for you guys. We have to assist you. What's the purpose of getting my service if I can't be there for you? It has to give you a break. That's part of this service, is to know that somebody else is looking out for you. I look at me being part of the family member side. My client, they may be at a rehab center. I help them. I personally call the assisted livings around if that's where they are going. I look online and look at the reviews. I talk to the people at the assisted living to ask them every question that I would have asked for my own mother. All this is just courtesy service that I do. I personally do. I don't have to do that, but I make sure I do it. I go to the place. I make sure that you are landing at the right place, because I want to be there for you guys. I want to be there for any of the family members who sign up with our service. I want to make sure that you guys are receiving quality care wherever you go. So any assistance that I can provide, I go ahead and provide it. And really, I have the expertise, so I don't have to pay somebody to do this. I have the connections, I have the expertise, so here we go. I'm able to provide this to you. And this is why it is probably very hard for many people who use my company to use somebody else. I mean, that's just the way it is.
It simply would not happen.
That's the way it is. But anyway, you did talk about the response. So we respond very quickly with any issues. We respond to you. We don't really, some companies, they want you to put money down. We trust our people because we trust in the quality of the service we provide. This is why we trust our people. So we don't charge you until you receive the service. You know, I mean, imagine you providing 24-hour care. We send in a caregiver 24 hours. We don't charge anything until at the very end. It's because we trust on the people who provide the service to. We trust on the bond that we create with everybody we provide the service to. And we know that they will see the worth that and the quality of the service we provide. So usually we bill you later. It doesn't matter. We just provide a service. If you need service, we provide service. Later on, you pay us. Is that right?
That's right. That's the way it works.
Okay, so Miss Dina, I'm not gonna keep you for a long time here. I know you have a lot of things going on. I'm very, very, very thrilled, very happy that we are there to support you. And you do know we're always going to be there to support you. You know?
I'm an only child, and you have no idea. You're not an only child, are you?
I'm not.
It is terrifying to be the only child when your parents get old and infirm and, as Daddy used to say, decrepit. I have nobody that's to help me except for you, and I have latched on to you, and I can't say enough good things about what you have done. You've made my mother happy, which is a monumental feat in itself. And as I have said, you gave me back my life in so many ways. I don't jump out of my skin every time the phone rings. I know somebody is with her. I know she is being taken care of. And I look forward to going away overnight with my husband.
Well, this is good. This is good. This is a very good feeling. And again, this is why I do what I do.
You have soothed her. You've calmed her down. The fact that there is somebody with her all the time. My daddy just died. She's been terribly lonely, and she has a companion who is with her. She's never once asked about the money because I think she just assumes that they are people that love her and want to be with her.
Yeah, so I'm glad. I'm glad to hear this, and this is what makes me wake up every morning. And the late evening, I'll be checking on people. It's for this reason. It's not just because sometimes what you do, it's not 100% about the money. I mean, again, I have a full-time job. I work in a hospital full-time. But that extra service that I do, it just makes me happy. It just makes me happy that I'm touching people's life.
You need to quit the other job. Because you are darn good at it, and we love you.
Well, thank you very much. What is the last word that you have for everybody, all our viewers who are watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So, what is your last word for them? Those viewers who may be thinking, okay, this is a good move for my family members, for my parents. What's your last word for them?
It is worth you. Sometimes what holds you back is the money, and it is so worth it. I've never spent money more wisely than I have spent it on your services. The peace of mind that it brings to me every minute. I'm not a crazy person anymore. I would say just do it. Try it short term and see if you like it, and you will. I would not consider using another company because, as I've said, I've used other companies and they were heinous. They were hideous. And you do it smoothly, nicely, professionally, and there just aren't enough words to tell you how wonderful this service is. This service. I should hold up a sign now that has your phone number on it.
AWC Home Care.
Yes, definitely.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Dina. I really, really appreciate you. You know, I love you very much. I'm kind of your brother now.
You are.
So
you really
are the
are.
only
I'm not
child.
an only child
so
anymore.
Yeah, you have a brother, right?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm your brother. Seriously, I care for you. I care for your mother,
and
I care for all my clients.
You do.
You know, so thank you very much. Viewers, I know Miss Dina said you could try it out. It doesn't cost much to try it because I work with you. You can call me. I can give you 4 hours or whatever it is. And again, it's very easy process because anytime you want, you just call and cancel. I'm happy when you cancel. It's no, I mean, and we're still friends. So you just say, John, you know what? Maybe I don't really need it tonight. Hey, that's fine. I'm happy that you don't need it. I just want you to stay safe at home. I want your parents to stay safe at home because this is my job. I'm in the hospital. I see a lot of people when they come in. I see what happened when they were not safe at home. So this is the reason why I've decided to provide this service in a different way, a different service, a different in-home care service. So if you're sitting at home now, you know somebody who may be at risk for fall, you think they may be needing our service, we come in for a free evaluation. If you are taking care of your family members, of your loved ones, and you're not sure whether you're doing the right thing, I'm the professional. I'll come in there, not to sell my service to you, but just to assist you, to give you advice as far as what you could do. You don't have to pay me for that. It's free of charge. This is part of my help to the community. So again, guys, number is 678-696-9905. Our website is awchomecare.com. Thank you for watching this video. Again, I want to thank Ms. Dina for spending this time with us. Again, we'll be there for you. Always let me know if there's any issues. And guys, thank you very much. I'll see you all later. Bye.